Hey everyone, welcome to Tea Time with Bev. Alright, so for today I just want to come on here and talk to you about the social work exam. The exam that you need to take in order to get your license. Now for those of you who don't know, I did get my bachelor's in social work. However, I got my master's in a completely different field. I got my master's in public health. However, in order to practice your social work degree, you have to have your license. And you need to take an exam to be able to get your license. So I just want to go over that and just provide you with some tips. You know, if you are graduating and you're about to go and write your exam, I just want to give you some tips and some information on that can help you. Alright, so if you are interested, stay tuned. Let's go. Alright, so the biggest thing that I want to share with you, and this is something that I actually learned the hard way. Okay, so you know how during your final year, now this applies to any field, any degree that requires a license to practice. It could be social work, nursing, your doctorate degree, there's different degrees that require a license. Your teaching degree, like you're a teacher, you usually have to have some sort of license to be able to practice. So during the final year, they will usually start giving you some information to help you prepare for that exam. Now, I would suggest that as soon as you're done with school, go and write that exam. As soon as you're done, go write that exam. Don't wait. That is the biggest mistake that I made, was that I did not write the exam as soon as I graduated. And I waited and waited, and I had my reasons to why. The thing is that once you graduate and you're eligible to write that exam, the information and everything that you've learned is still fresh in your memory. Okay, there are some people who are able to retain information in their memory for years. I'm not one. I'm not one. So if I always say, just as with all the fresh information in your head, go write that exam and you have a higher chance of passing. During that time, I did not have the amount to pay for the fees, because you have to pay a fee to write that exam. So I did not have that amount. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna work. I'm gonna work, and then my plan was to just get a job, save, and then just go write that exam. Well, I ended up working for 2 years plus, and I still hadn't written that exam. And the thing is that for social work, and I can speak for social workers, I can't really speak much for nursing or teaching, their licensure and how things work for them. I can only speak for social workers. Now, if you are a social worker without a license, you cannot really, you're limited in what you can do. You can pretty much just do case management work. And with case management, you don't have to do assessments. You don't really do any diagnosis. There's certain things that you cannot do because you don't have the license. So when I noticed that, I was like, oh my goodness, I really have to get on this and get my license. So what I decided to do was just go back to the books, do some reviews, and just to refresh my memory, I signed up for the exam. I was super pumped, super excited, went and I failed. I failed miserably. Oh my goodness. You guys, I realized my mistake was that I was studying all over the place. I was studying all over the place. I didn't really know what exactly was going to be on the exam. Another mistake that I made was that I was getting material online, and come to find out that some of the materials that I got online that I was studying was for the masters. Okay, because you know how they have the bachelor's licensure exam, then they have the master's licensure exam. They're two totally different exams. Okay, the master's one is more about diagnosis and different type of diagnosis. Yeah, and I was studying for that. So as you know, when I went to go write the exam, yeah, it was not good. However, I did pretty well for someone who, you know, studying very well, you know, all over the place. I did quite well. I missed by a couple of points and stuff, but still was so disappointing because, you know, you paid a fee and stuff, and they give you two chances, and yeah, I decided I needed extra help. I needed help in like, what exactly am I supposed to study for? So I went online to look up like, you know, like something, anything to help me study for the exam. And that's when I stumbled upon the PassItPro. It's like a program that she's a social worker. Her name is Adele. She's the one that runs this program, and it's pretty much how it works is that it's like a 90-day online course. A 90-day online course, and pretty much she'll provide you the materials to study. But these materials are specifically for the exam, so you're studying for the exam. And I really like that because it helped me to be able to focus, and it built my confidence. Like, okay, I know this is the material, and it's very simple. It's very simple. Now there is a fee. There is a fee. Let me go back. It's been a while. This was like 3 years ago. Like what? Yeah, like 3 years ago. 2 years ago. I'm sorry, 2 years ago that I got this. That I took this thing. So I still don't remember the price. Okay, so for the PassItPro plan is $195. Okay, $195. And then what they do is they provide you with a 90-day 24/7 access to PassItPro, a 5-hour license exam course. You get a 90-minute video on like test taking methods and a 50 practice questions. Plus you get what she will do is that once you're done with all of these, she will personally call you and test you to see, you know, where you're at, what level you are, and if you need to do more studying, okay, and if you need more information. And pretty much she tries to focus in the area that you need more help in. So I really like that, and that's the plan that I went with, the PassItPro plan for the $195. There's also another one, which is the PassItPro Plus plan, which is a $245, and it's just, you get a few extra stuff, but I didn't do that. I just did the basic one, and to me, if you ask me, it was worth it. It was worth it because when I got this and I went to write the exam, I passed. I actually did really well. I forgot what my score was, but according to Adele, I did really well. And so if you have waited like I did and you know you need some extra help in studying for your, you know, LSW, LISW, I would recommend you go to PassItPro. If you have just graduated and you still feel like maybe you need extra help, check it out. There are other programs, so I know this is not just the only one out there. This is the program that I personally went with and it helped me. But the other programs, do your research and whatnot and see. But just don't just study on your own if you're not sure exactly what to study for. Okay, so this is the information that I wanted to share with you. I hope it's helpful, and if you have any questions or any comments, please leave it in the comment section below. Once again, the program's name was PassItPro, and you can just Google this and stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. All right, bye bye.